waiting for the train. But it's not the midnight train to Georgia. It's a train to Philadelphia, PA. As I sit in this car and wait, I just wonder how everyone else is doing during these crazy days. This weekend will be one of protest, I think, for many people. So I think they're gearing up already in Philadelphia to arrest people for taking advantage of their constitutional right of assembly, peaceful assembly. What does it really mean when the Constitution means nothing anymore? That seems to be the problem that we face right now in the United States of America, I think. The Constitution means nothing. And worse than that, morality, empathy, the things that make us all human, sympathy, they don't matter anymore. It's as if everyone is just running on automatic with no reason at all. I guess if you're at the bottom of the heap, you're running just to survive. You're running to gather all the things that you can. In the Philadelphia area, there are about 70% of the people who are at or close to the poverty rate, which means 70% of the people are running and trying to grab all they can just to survive. What does that mean? Because you see, if all of these people are struggling just to survive, the ones who are right above them are not too far ahead of that. And so we are trapped here in a society that has become a pig's ear trying to make it into a silk purse. The hopes, the dreams, all of those things we used to have a long time ago have just turned to clouds of cream spreading out through the coffee. When I was young, there was something on television called the 21st Century. It would show us all of the things in the works, all of the wonders, all of the beautiful things, the new ways of making houses, moving sidewalks, all of those things. And it would promise us that we would see them during our lifetimes. That hasn't come true. We did see the internet, and we learned from the internet that some of those things that they had on those shows actually existed, but they had been hidden, patents locked away, and the construction of these things delayed on purpose so that the people making money selling the old junk could continue to do so. So, as a result of this, here we are. Yes, you and I, sitting in the car, drinking coffee to stop myself from coughing to an overly pollinated environment now. Now in our area, many people are suffering from allergy symptoms who have never done so because of the amount of pollen being poured into the air because of global warming. All of the trees are working harder, producing more pollen because the temperature keeps going up and down, so they're not sure when there is a spring. And in our country, we also decided that we did not want to plant female trees and plants, the ones that drop food or grow food, because either no one wanted to clean up after them or no one wanted people to get free food. So now the male trees are putting out more pollen, with the hope of reproducing. So that is also adding to the pollen problem, and many of the bees are dead. Many of the trees and plants are putting out more pollen with the hope of being pollinated. In the meantime, most of us who have ever had some type of allergic reaction are going through hell, taking all kinds of drugs to dampen our immune system, and it's still not working for many of us. So here we are, 21st century. What are we going to do with this 21st century? I think one thing that we can do with this 21st century as individuals is take ourselves to a higher level of understanding, a higher level of grace, a higher level to be human. And not only to be human, fully human, which includes humanity and divinity. Returning back to the cosmopolitan human beings that we're supposed to be, those who are not citizens of a country or a state, no, but the whole cosmos and beyond. It's time for us to reach for our divinity, hold on to that, and allow ourselves to open up like a golden flower and to be the light of the world that we were always meant to be. It's time for us to gather together with friends, with neighbors, with small groups of people who are willing to work with each other in order to guarantee not only mental security but also financial security in these times where there is even a struggle for that. And so we find groups, we work together, we try to help each other through the one thing that we have, but we haven't taken advantage of. People power. The power to work together to change our lives. That's something that we've always worked for at Diana Sarah Holistic Health and are working for now. And perhaps you would like to help us work in this quest. Just take a look at the link below if you would like. If not, c'est la vie. You can subscribe to us here too, and hear a lot more and help us with the algorithms that affect how many people can hear us. You see, the one thing that we're most interested in is getting out the information. The information that can help us rise up above any of the pain and suffering that will truly come soon because of the government administration that we have. And this is a problem that all of us must be ready for. And so through our speaking, through our offering of free courses, through our giving people new ways to see the world, we hope to rise above all of this, because the other option is to tell our souls, become vampiric, and to begin to abuse each other the way those very few at the top are abusing the whole 99% and each other. They didn't just pop out of the womb fully grown. They were abused by this society to be what they have become. And all they are doing is giving back to this society what the society gave to them. So my suggestion is, let us give something better to our children and our children's children and our neighbors and friends. And perhaps one day we will rise like eagles on the winds of trouble, fortune, and misfortune, and be the divine beings that we were meant to be on earth as it is in heaven. All of this starts by reaching out to one's neighbor. All of it starts by subscribing to this little YouTube channel, spreading it out to spread the news, because we will speak the truth, and the truth is what will set us all free. Thanks for being with us. It's always good to be with you each and every time you see one of the many excellent videos on our channel. Namaste, everyone. Visit us at our website. Become part of our movement. More information will follow.
Why do you think that health and wealth sound similar? Because when one has true wealth, it means being healthy, having a good family, and a good life. It doesn't only mean having money. And that is why we are trying to create opportunities for you to have wealth in your life. At Diana Sarah Holistic Health. Join us at www.nextstepcoaching.mysite.com.